Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello. Let me just switch the vibe over because I can. Hello, hello. Hi, Clone. Hi, Mossy. How's it going? Oh, I said that I would be a little late today. You got a streak. Oh, 5 streams. Hell yeah. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Hi, Smooth. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I said I'd be a little late today because I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius, and I scheduled my hairdresser's appointment um late because I don't like waking up early. Not thinking about how my hair always takes ages because part of it gets bleached. It's a Wednesday, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Hell yeah, it is. How's the Hyperion? Hello, hello. No worries. Get comfy, get cozy. Doing good, finished work, and now I get to gather and chill here. Hell yeah. I was thinking very shortly, I was like, do I want to do art or do I want to do more Final Fantasy? But I played Final Fantasy pretty much morning till evening yesterday. Because I did that you know, new patch Savage just dropped uh market board gathering, and I made 4.5 mil, and I'm like, so like I was like, maybe I draw a little bit, maybe I chill. I also kind of wanted to, thank you. No, I also wanted to talk a little bit because this week has been a lot. Get that bag. I did get that bag. I'm now currently at 25 mil, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this, but I have it. It's just fun. I like gathering, and I helped out some of my crafters for my FC um get stuff in the meantime as well. 'Cause we all help each other out. That's the good shit. Still enjoying my vacation and looking for a job, but I'm trying to get back into Blender right now. And you just went live, so I'll be lurking for a bit. Hell yeah, good luck. I have never even looked at Blender, but I wish you the best of luck. No, I'm feeling fresh. I got my hair cut short. People who know me know that I tend to have long hair. And I love my long hair. I'm actually always extremely apprehensive of having short hair again. But ever since I got a wolf cut into my hair, um, everything's been working out quite nicely. And it's been really, really, really warm. And considering the news that I got on Monday, that I'll get into in a little bit, I was like, you know what? It's a time of change. It's time. I'm very impulsive with shit like this. Both of my all three of my tattoos I have gotten rather impulsively, and sometimes I'm like, fuck it. And it's not even crazy short. I can still tie it up, but it's short for me. But I was like, it's so warm, and wolf cuts have a lot of layers, so I was like, you know what? My girl, because my hairdresser is amazing. I was like, please cut it short. I was like, hi, Umbra. And she did. And she did an amazing job, and I love her. My hairdresser is amazing. I love Wolfie cuts. Same. I'll take a picture when it's dry. My face isn't a secret. I can expose my face. Hold on, my hair is still wet in this picture. Um, save image, downloads. Yeah, that's fine. And I have it tied up in a little ponytail now because I don't want to feel my hair when I'm streaming. I don't like having my hair in my face and shit. And I have bangs, so I kind of have to like tie it up. But right now it's okay, especially with how light it feels. And it dries so much quicker now. Oh my god, like most of it is already like dry. on the ends, and I'm like, damn, that went so quick. Because usually it takes 3 million years. Um, Let me just move it here and make it smaller. Here you go. Here's my hair. This is how short it is now. Normally it's uh, like way down. I don't, you guys can't see my cursor, huh? Normally it's way longer. But our guy is short. I'm sick of it. And thank you. Mind you, again, it's still wet here because I cycle. Like I take my thank you. I take my bicycle to the hairdresser. She's like it's like she works really close to me, and wind is not a fan of my curly hair, and then it goes crazy. So I always have to make it wet again by the time I get home. So I did. I don't even know. I was like, do I have a webcam that I could? And I have a webcam, but I'm like, I I don't have it added to this scene. I could quickly see, because like my bangs are dry now. We're getting into this. It's fine. I'm specifically a VTuber because I don't like having a webcam on when I'm streaming, but for a short bit is okay. Why am I blind? Why am I always like, it's always so much text, and then I'm like, oh, here we go. Add existing webcam. It helps when you remove the privacy filter. Hello! This is my situation in my bangs right now. It's like I said, I have a little ponytail over here. It's it's so much shorter. I can very quickly. Little webcam as a treat. Yeah, exactly. This is this is it. This is how short it is. And it has many, many layers. It looks so soft. It is. And she redid my blonde because like this much of it was grown out. Um, because I like getting a little money piece. It actually goes, what people most of the time don't see, um, is it goes all the way back, like underneath. But and I have, oh, hold on. I'll just take off my headphones because I don't need to hear my own music for a second. I have an undercut. Like I have a complete, I'm so bad at webcams. I don't know what people can see. It's fine. I have like a complete undercut that is just hair gone, shaved, both sides, all the way to the back. It's because it's mirrored that I'm like, I can't do this. Um, so it's really, really light, but I have very, very, very thick hair. Um, like very thick hair that I can have a complete undercut, like complete shaved, gone, and still have crazy thick hair. Um, so yeah, that's part of it. It's like it's been so hot that I was just like, I'm just gonna. There we go. Can confirm so much hair. I really do. It's so much. Like this seems like so little, but it is so thick and so fluffy, and I'm in love with how nice and light it feels now. And because I was very, very tired with how hot it is. I'm gonna turn my webcam off again. It's you're done. You're done. You've seen enough. But I was so sick of how warm it was, and then how heavy and warm my hair feels that even when I tie it up, it didn't feel nice. My undercut was also extremely grown out, because I'm too scared to shave it myself. Um, it dries up all cute. Yeah, I can't wait. If it when it's completely dry, I'll take some pictures and I'll like dunk them in my Discord or something. But thank you, thank you. I like how I'm like moving my head as if I'm still showing my hair. I'm not, but I'm a big fan. It was definitely super worth it. And I love my hairdresser. She's always so friendly and so sweet. We have the best conversations. And that makes such a difference because I got so traumatized as a kid cutting my hair because I have very curly hair that they very often cut it way too short. Um, and then it does like it curls like crazy the shorter it is. Um, and they never cut it with the curl in mind and stuff like that. Like I always had a bad experience. It's why I haven't had short hair for a long time because I dislike how they do it, but I trust my hairdresser explicitly. She's great. I have some iced tea that I'm sipping because it's hot. Hello. Hello, Diana. This is reminding me to get a cut soon. I asked for a wolf cut last time, but since my hair is shorter, they called it a cub cut. That's actually cute, though. I like that name. So glad you could get someone who understands. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. She's also very kind in regards of like I'm autistic and some of the sensations and sounds can be too much. Um, So she's super nice and understanding about that, and I love it. I love her. If she ever quits, I will be very sad. Hello, dear gosh, I need to cut a lot of my hair. It's been getting little bit unmanageable. I'm bad at taking care of it sometimes. Understandable. I get you. I didn't go into my hairdresser since April. It had grown out super bad. And I feel you. Mine was also super unmanageable and just I hated it. I was so sick of it. Um, so it's not completely understandable. People who don't have curly hair experience cut it wet or straight. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, like just the straight across, and that's not how curly hair works. Horrible. And like she'll cut my hair wet, but like because she knows my hair, she's been cutting my hair for like 6, 7 years, maybe longer. So she knows very well what she's doing with my hair. I get that plenty. I'm really weird and specific with people handling my hair. Yeah, big same. And even with like, so I'm a natural ginger, I'm a natural redhead, and I have the money piece now and the bleached part of my hair now, but I used to have so much trouble with getting hairdressers to like color my hair or bleach my hair or do anything remotely with my hair that isn't just, yeah, just do it the same as last time. And she herself has purple hair, so she's like, oh, you want crazy colors? We'll do crazy colors. I just don't do it anymore because like I used to dye it red, like a Bordeaux kind of red. I can't do it anymore because I can't fucking afford to do it. Shit's expensive. But outside of that, like she'll do anything I want. And that's great. Because people are very precious about red hair. To the point where I've had to argue with hairdressers even back in the day when I had very long hair and I wanted it short and they were like, we don't do that, and we don't want to do that to your hair because it's like so beautiful and like you have such a rare hair type. And I'm like, I don't care. It's too much to manage. It takes 5 hours to dry, and then it's still damp. Bitch, I want short hair. She has none of that. I sat down in a chair. She was like, okay, what do you want? I'm like, well, I want my undercut shaved. I want the blonde to be, like do the roots. And I want short hair. And she was like, we can do that. We can do that. Why do you want short hair? Because you never want short hair. And I'm like, because it's hot. And she was like, I get that. And then she was like, let's go. I want to see what your hair looks like. I'm so sorry. You just missed it. I'll very quickly, just for you. I'll fucking, here we go. Yeah, you just missed it. I just had my webcam open and everything, but this is it wet, mind you. It curls a lot when it's dry, but that's just me getting home and re-wetting it because my bangs were crazy from the wind. Person cut it, hairdresser. No, baby, you're beautiful. Yeah. I am still beautiful. Sometimes I want shorter hair. But thank you. You guys are so sweet and supportive. It's like, dude, I don't care if y'all think it's fancy or special. I want it gone. I'm paying you to get it that way. Yeah, I've considered like shaving it completely off sometimes. I don't think I can do that because I think I will get a lot of dysphoria, so I won't do that. But I'm glad that if I ever decided I wanted that, I now have a hairdresser that would just go like, "Let's go." It's good to have a hairdresser that will like do what you want. She will always tell you if she thinks it's gonna look bad. Like, she'll give advice, professional advice, if you ask for it. Because I asked previously about certain colors, like pastel colors, and she's like, I think that's gonna be very hard because of your natural hair color. It's gonna take a lot to bleach it, and because you're very curly, um, like your hair is very curly, it's gonna kill your curl. So she was like, I don't know if that's gonna look good, but we can try if you really want to. And then, that's a good way to go about it. We can try if you want to. Looking for a stream to lurk in? Are you done with drawing? No, I'm just getting started. I'm always taking a little bit of time to talk, but I am going to be drawing. So feel free to lurk. We love lurkers here. Also hi Strap Streams. My mom does the same, letting people know how the process takes for certain things. Yeah, exactly. That's all good. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I drew her myself. Growing up, I had such a bad hairdressers who loved giving me bowl cuts. I once had such a bad experience where I didn't have bangs for the longest time. And then she was like, "Do you want bangs?" And she was already cutting it. And I was like, "Well, no, but I have them now, I guess." Uh, yeah, my hairdresser friend is really nice in the communication field, showed them the kind of hairstyle I wanted and asked if it'd be possible. And they nodded happily. Yes, for sure. Oh, that's great. That's always really good. Talking about hairdressers, I didn't go see one in so long. They always don't do what I want. Ah, that sucks. Just go off doing their own thing to their taste. Yes! And what helps as well is my hairdresser is also very alternative. She has like a bunch of piercings, like I said, purple hair, crazy tattoos all over. So like we like a more alternative style to begin with. So she's very good with doing crazy shit. Um and just doing whatever makes you happy. Like she wants the client to be happy, and that's great. Ah, fucking that crisp cold iced tea. But I did want to talk a little bit, um, which might take a little bit longer before we get to art. I promise I will be arting, but there was a lot to talk about, and whenever I start talking about my hairdresser, I always ramble on for a while. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my health because it's been all over the place. And a couple months ago, I took some time off, and then I also was streaming less for a while. And I've generally just been focusing on like mental health, but physical health has been a part of that too. And I've been kind of on a journey to figure out what the fuck is wrong. Thank you for the head pats. And unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, but not, it's not great, but it's just honest, and I'd prefer to just like put it out there on the table. I got a diagnosis this Monday. Now, um, it's not. We're still at the very early stages of everything, so I want to I want to say that to everyone, keep that in mind as I talk about this. Um, I don't really have any answers to any questions because I have a lot of questions myself. But I figure I might as well just like throw it out there because that's the type of person I am when it comes to this shit. I've been having a lot of joint pain and a lot of what the fuck is the English word? A lot of muscle pain, just a lot of pain in general, and just random pain, and they could never find out why. And arthritis runs in my family, so I was like, could be that. So I went to the doctor and I was like, "Hi, doctor. I've been having this general pain that's pretty fucking bad for like a year. Help." And my doctor was like, "Bitch, why did you wait so long?" And I'm like, "Oh, because I hate going to the doctor." And she was like, "Okay, valid. I'm gonna send you to a specialist." So she sent me to see a rheumatoid. I don't fucking know the English words. I'm sorry. I'm not it. It's not my first language, and it's complicated when it gets to medical stuff. A rheumatoid arthritis specialist. Um, and he checked me out, and he was like noting down all my complaints and my worries and my pains, and he was like, "Well, I don't think you have arthritis. Yeah, just my joint guy." And I was like, "Okay." He was like, "But I do think you have fibromyalgia. Do you know what that is?" And I'm like, "No, I don't look shit up because I try not to Google all my pains and worries online because then it's always like the worst thing and you're gonna die and shit like that. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna stress myself out. I'm like, no, I'm here to see a specialist. That is you, my joint guy. So what the fuck is fibromyalgia?" And he's like, well, we don't really know. And I'm like, "Oh, sick." Um, Long story short, he was not the most empathic person. He kind of sucked. He kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. But for those who don't know what it is, it's a chronic pain. Um, what the fuck is the word? It's a chronic pain. You have chronic pain, basically. And what it gets described as is it's somewhere between your brain and your spine. Your brain is sending the wrong pain stimuli, so you just have pain, period. And there's no real reason for it, and sometimes there is, like if you have an injury, it can be that injury, but then it can also just last a bunch longer. I don't completely understand it yet, mind you. Um, but it's just basically just a chronic pain condition, and they don't it's like it doesn't affect your body physically. It's a chronic pain and your pain receptors are acting funky. Yeah, that's it. Yes, thank you, Smooth. That's a very good way of putting it. That's the other thing. I find it very hard to talk about it in English because um most of the information I read about it is in Dutch. I don't know all the terms for everything. Um, but yeah, basically it's just like practically a lifelong chronic pain condition where your pain receptors are acting funky, as Smooth said, and there's no cure. The treatment is basically um, accept that you're gonna have chronic pain, exercise extremely lightly, and try to do less. So, I have just been like, because I got really angry because my doctor was just like, "Have you considered doing less?" And I was like, "Have you considered that I already do not very much? And I would actually like to do a little more because I want to like start exercising and just taking good care of my body." Treatment is basically preventative stuff to keep flare-ups at bay. Yeah, basically. It's treatment is that and just coming to terms with your diagnosis. That's basically all the information that you find online is just those two things and getting a different mental relationship with pain. And I'm like, Sick. I love this. I actually hate this. Have you considered doing less, like what? Stop breathing? My Tyler said it very well, and it made me laugh. And he was like, "What fucking doctor mandated bed rotting? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Stay in bed?" Like, I don't. People know here that I don't work. I do streaming as a hobby. I just try to keep myself busy throughout the day because I've already been disqualified for working. So to tell me to do less is a little wild. And then he also continued to be like, yeah, but you know, when you look it up online, because he did want me to read up on it, he's like, when you look it up online, just keep in mind that it's not so bad. Like, the prognosis is not as bad as they make it seem online. And I was like, what's not so bad? What do you mean? I have so much pain that I'm finally here. And you're telling me I can't do shit about it and it's not so bad? Have you considered shutting the fuck up? But of course I don't say that. I'm actually extremely polite in these situations. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay. Your chronic pain isn't that bad, no worries. Yeah, it really, I really sat there just in awe of just the non-empathy. I'm just like, damn, damn. Because I think in his brain, he was like, well, it's not so bad. It's not arthritis. And I'm just like, I don't know which one is better. Both suck. Don't get me wrong. Both suck. But it's not like this is great. But I am okay. I'm frustrated. I am sad. It's gonna take some time to fully process everything. And I know that I've been having very bad pain flare-ups recently. The weather also affects it and makes it worse. So I've been having a bit of a rough time. And basically the reason, besides just venting my feelings, I guess, of bringing it up is like, hey, if I stream less, this is why. I also like just being honest and hope that me talking about stuff can, at the very least, um, create an understanding, or sometimes, you know, some other people feel heard as well. Have you considered getting better? Yes, noted. Yeah, basically. Because it's the pain receptors is one thing, by the way, but it also is one of the big things is that you sleep very bad and that you have a lot of brain fog and stuff, which I do. I have a lot of days where I feel extremely exhausted. One, because I wake up with pain. I don't think I have a moment ever where I'm not in pain. The you know, the grade of how much pain varies, but I don't remember a day in my adult life where I haven't had a headache, a pain in my body, or just some form of pain. So I'm just like, you're already exhausted by that, and then you sleep very bad, and then you just can't, you have a bad memory, and a lot of brain fog. It's not cool shit. But yeah, it's gonna take some time to process, and the journey of it is gonna take some time. Um, I need to talk to the specialist again. I won't be able to see him until September. I don't know how stream and all that is going to look like in the meantime. Because I'm going to continue to do the thing of taking care of myself first and foremost. Um, I do want to keep streaming. I don't actually want to do less. Um, that doesn't mean that sometimes I will have to do less. Sometimes I will just have to, and that is what it is. Um, But yeah, I don't know. I just hope that I can get some kind of treatment plan going, that I can kind of get something going to uh, keep the pain to be as little as present as possible. And other than that, it's just going to be what it is. And like, nothing much changes really because this has been my life for years. It just now has a name, I guess. Most of the time, they are comparing to other illnesses that you could have. They then think it's not that bad, as in you could have it worse, and think that's something that calms you down. Yeah, I mean, I could have it worse. I could actively be dying, but like, it doesn't calm me down. It only dismisses my pain and frustration. But yeah, no, again, I took it. I will only have to see this specialist one more time, and then I will be referred to another specialist because it isn't arthritis. So I'm not letting it rile me up too much. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep going the best that I can and just do my thing. Share little bits of the journey with you guys. As I go, as I learn things. Um, I am extremely curious to find out what I can do. Uh, and, you know, if there are ever things that I'm like, oh shit, this helps, I will put it out there. It's not a broken bone, your ligaments are just overextended. It's comparable to your body having gone through a car accident. You didn't die, but your body is trauma stressed and hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one because it's not exactly psychosomatic. It's not that, oh, if I think about the fact that I feel bad, it's going to be worse. But it's definitely a thing that your brain, to be fair, technically your brain does everything, but it's something that your brain does. So a lot of doctors just kind of look at it and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's whatever. Also, Pew Pew Meow Meow, thank you so much for the follow. And AFAS to the second, thank you so much for the follow as well. Sorry, I was in the middle of that. I just wanted to fucking throw that shit out there. Um, but I really appreciate it. Brain stuff? Oh, okay, it's not real. Yeah, exactly. It's a little weird. But I know that my GP is really good. She is really supportive and she really wanted to figure out a way to help. It's going to take a while before I actually know what the fuck I need to be doing. Because it's literally just only been Monday. But yeah, I don't know. It's not like your brain isn't an organ and the most important part of you. Yeah, it's not as if my brain decides how much shit is going to hurt to begin with. Ah, jeez. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it might be. I thought very briefly today, I was like, do I even want to stream? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit out of it and just overwhelmed and, like I said, sad. And then I was like, no, I do want to stream because I like streaming and it usually cheers me up. And I know that streaming can be a space for me to talk and just vibe and do a little bit of a thing. But him. Yeah, support for my favorite little guy. Him. But yeah, if you see a little less of me, know that it's not because I don't want to be streaming. I really want to get back to everything. Life's just a little bit fucking crazy right now. And if there is any concrete update to like scheduling or anything like that, I will always try to give it. I will always try to post in a Discord what you can expect from me because I know that I like it. Thank you for the headbeds. I know that I like it when I can rely on a schedule and know what to expect from others. But yeah, just right now, it's a little crazy. Um, I'll try to ask my abuela some questions too. I really appreciate that. She has it too. Yeah, I'm very quickly learning that a lot of people know at least like a lot of people in my direct circles know at least one other person who also has it. Um, I think only my aunt so far was just like, huh? What? Um, but it's been kind of comforting that people have been coming together to inform themselves. Like to my friends and I guess to my followers here, hey, if you think in the back of your mind, gee, what can I do to help? Live your life, first of all. You know, do your thing. Read up on it. Helps me in the sense of like, it's nice when other people are informed so I don't have to like explain a lot of things. Because that's been the most exhausting thing so far. Um, read up on it. Helps. Other than that, I don't fucking know. Vibe with me. That's all we can do. Also, hi Pop Tart. Hello, hello. And if there is ever anything that people can do in a very global Twitch setting for me, I will let you guys know. But right now it's just I don't know. I don't have a lot of answers. How are you? I'm doing all right. I was just talking very quick because I was like very deeply talking. I just got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So that's what I'm okay, but it's been a lot. Um your art is just too cute not to follow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Julian just vibes and vibe checks. Yes. Yes. I've been vibing a lot. I've been vibing a lot. I feel really bad because I'm like really tuned out of a lot of things. And I feel really guilty um because I don't feel like I'm there for my friends and I'm there for my family members in the way that I'd want to be. Um but I kind of have to just be selfish right now. And the same with like streaming and such. I've been just doing a lot of vibe and vibe checks. I can't imagine sending you my love. Oh, thank you. I've gotten a bunch of diagnoses lately. It is a lot. I can definitely imagine sending all the love to you as well. I really appreciate it. I know I'll be okay, but I just need to take it a little bit easy as I try to figure all this shit out. You're there for us when you can. That's all I can ask for. I want you to be more. Oh, thank you, Smooth. I really appreciate it. Yes, big kiss. Mwah. Big kiss to y'all. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that stream comes with that too. I've always been very honest that stream is secondary to me. It's my hobby. I like doing it a lot. I love doing it. And I really care about the community, but if I don't mentally feel like it, I'm not going to do it. Speaking of though, before I sit here for crazy long, I'm going to snooze my ads a little bit. And we're gonna draw. Because I do want to draw. I want to work on some Artfight stuff. I have some reference material. My microphone is in the way. I have some fucking reference material in front of my face. I also have a new monitor arm. That's fucking exciting. At least it's exciting to me. For my tablet, it's been awesome. So I wanna enjoy these things. So we're gonna jump to art. Hello. And in the meantime, we listen to some bopping music. Yeah, I want to draw Michi. Michi's on the same team as me in Artfight, but that doesn't matter. Michi, this is Michi's persona. Uh, Michi's a good friend. Michi is a big sweetie and drew me an attack last year, and I've been meaning to draw something back, and I'm like, I can today. Because I've been a little slow with Artfight, and that's okay. I think I'm gonna do a little chibi, a little sketchy, a little something. I might actually move the reference over to the other side. It's a little bit easier for me to see and draw with where my hand is. Also, hi, Meow! I like saying your name, always makes me sound like I am meowing. Just think that's funny. Yeah, it's just like, hi, Meow! I say meow after every sentence. I'm not even a cat! And, okay. My glasses were falling down my face. I have the AC going because I'm very glad that it's less hot today, but it's still pretty damn spicy. So, uh, just got the AC going for a little bit. And I'm very glad because otherwise I get so crazy sweaty. I go meow. Exactly. Your new greeting, hello meow. Hope you can get stuff to a manageable level. Health stuff is so hard to deal with. It really is. And I've been a little bit just... It sounds silly, but I've been a little sick of just constantly having health problems. You know, I'm 29 and I want to do stuff. Period. That's where this sentence ends. No, like I'm 29. I don't, you know, I don't feel like having a bunch of health problems. I don't think anyone ever does. Um, but I just feel like lately it's been one thing after another, and I'm just like a little bit fucking sick of it. I'm sick of having to go to see doctors and be like, help me, please. But yeah, no, I am hoping for the same. And, that I can just, you know, get back to my life a little bit. And just vibe. Like I'm really hoping one of the things, like I said, that might help is some form of light exercise because I've been wanting to go to the gym for like fucking ages. Not by myself. Shrimp's gonna come with me. Um and I'm really hoping that like now that we know what the fuck is up, that I can discuss with my doctor about like what are some good ways of managing this. And whether I can go to the gym. And sure, I will need to take things slowly. That's fine. But I'm just really hoping that I can find a way to do the things that I've been wanting to do to improve my health. Um, Even if I have to do them at a slower pace. Like, it comes with frustrations, but I'll learn to deal with it. This head came out really quickly, really nicely. We love that. Um, Michi's design is always so cute. What's next? You know, and like I said, in the meantime, I'm gonna keep going and do my thing and just try to do the things that I like to do because I don't really know. I'm not the type of person that is like, oh, a bad thing happens, time to give up. No. I always find, like, yes, feel sad, yes, process your emotions, and you're allowed to feel sad and angry or just, you know, all those kinds of emotions. But I'm not going to stop doing the things that I like, and I'm not going to be like, oh, well, everything's over now. Nope. I'll find a way. She's paid. That's the best way to go through it. It's the only way that I know to go through it. Like, I'm not very secretive in that sense. I've had quite a tough going at it, life-wise. Life has not been very chill. Um, but I don't know what to do else. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Sit on the ground and cry and then do nothing else? No! Hydrate? I will, thank you. Thank you for the headpads. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should allow yourself to feel your feelings. Like, it's not good to keep going at an unhealthy pace. But I do definitely just want to keep going with the things that I like and care about and that make me happy. Tell me I'm right. Tell not to start me down on me. I've always been the type of person to like feel my feelings and then I'll pick myself up. And I'm giving myself, I think, a good amount of time to feel my feelings about this. But I don't like moping. Not too much. Not too much moping. Little moping is allowed. Turns out I did have a joke in my head yesterday. Turns out I do have chronic baby disease, actually. It's so nothing, but I am actually baby. But I have to find my ways to laugh and do my things as well. Okay, a pose. Don't just focus on the head. I really wanted to do this design. As someone with chronic pain, I relate. It's a lot of emotions to deal with. What's the new normal? Yeah, that's super fair. That's super fair. And that's the thing. I don't really know yet, right? I don't really know what things are going to look like. I know what I feel like now. Um, and I'm just going to try my best to take it easy as I go. The opposites. I've been seeing some, I mean, I was part of the discussion myself. I've been seeing some frustration online, which I do agree with, about people not knowing how to draw, plus size people. This is always a battle. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I am the best at it yet, myself. But it's the yeah, I've seen that discourse. Yeah, I try not to get too deep into it. But as a plus size person myself, I do appreciate unfollowed a few toxic people. Extremely understandable. That is extremely understandable. Like I said, I'm not the type to like I try not to interact too much with stuff online. Um But I do get the frustration, and I do agree with the frustration in the sense of, like, I don't like the language that people use. In the sense of, I don't super love when someone says thick or chubby or whatever. And it's neither of those things. It's not my favorite thing to see. Do I interact with it? Usually not. Um, what kind of eyebrows? It's like dots, right? Yes. Um, and I do like the focus instead of then just like trying to boost artists who do, you know, draw plus size people. And I do think that it's an important conversation to have. I, for the longest time, didn't draw. Or it's not that I chose not to draw it or anything, but I never really familiarized myself with it. And I definitely wasn't good at it. And I definitely also drew myself and like my personas and stuff skinny, even though I'm not. And like, no shame to one body type or another. Um, I just didn't really have a lot of, um, what's it called? Like tools, like examples out there to learn from. And I'm glad that that narrative is changing a little bit and that there are a lot more, like not exactly tutorials. I'm trying to think of like a word and I can't think of it right now. It's not tutorial, but just like you know, stuff out there to reference from. Cuz I do agree like, you know, example inspiration. Yeah, it's I really can't think of it. It's okay. Um Material, I guess. 'Cause I do know that like, you know, obviously I do reference myself for things as well, especially like my persona and stuff like that. Um, and let's see. Um, but I like seeing stylized stuff as well because that tends to help me a bit more when it comes to drawing. Let me read that. The issue is that none of those terms are really grounded in an exact size. And it's also terms people find really upsetting. It's fine to draw plus size characters, but don't label them with any of the verbs that cause drama in the first place. I mean, I don't know if I fully agree with that mindset or anything, and that's no shame, or that's not like, oh, how dare you have that opinion or anything. It's more for me personally is I don't like when people claim that's like I said, like when something is thick or chubby, like it does have technically like fat, just the word fat, which is not a bad word. Fat is just a descriptor, means something. And chubby technically also does mean something. And to some people, thick might just mean thick thighs, and not any other chub or pudge or anything like that on the body. And that I understand. But there is a growing frustration with um, the sexualization specifically of the thick, if you will, and then it's only ever large breasts and large thighs, and not, you know, a stomach or arms or a double chin or stuff like that. And to me, it's more that where that turns me off of an artist. If they're like, oh, she's so thick, and then they only do very skinny waists and very wide hips and very, very thick legs, if you will. That it that just feels a little bit dishonest, right? That feels like the same narrative that we have in the media that we already have, where it's like, oh yes, a thick lady, but then she's very conventionally attractive in that sense, where it's like, but a flat stomach or something. And I'm like, when people call Genshin characters thick, yeah. Listen, here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with me. Here's a very genuine, honest, I don't mean to shame anyone who thinks differently. I'm telling you right now, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Any body type in my eyes is fine, right? I have characters of varying body types. I definitely do. I also have Regen, who is very skinny in the waist, and then has some chub, right? But mostly, just has very thick legs, like chubby legs, because I wanted to give her more a like pear-shaped body. And I like messing around with the shapes, I guess. I didn't think too much about it. She is not a representation of me, right? Um, so any body type, fine. I'm not arguing about like um what should be seen more or less of or anything, because whatever, like draw what you think is nice, have fun. That's all good. But it is genuinely, as a plus size person, it is exhausting to see a very skinny anime character, because that's usually what it comes down to, with like a very, very skinny waist. Um, and then have people go, oh, she's so thick. And what they mean is maybe the slightest pudge on her legs and big, like a large chest. And I'm like, okay, we have a different definition of what thick means. And thick used to be a celebration of a heavier body type. And now it feels like the lines get blurred a little bit. So that's what I mean with, like, I do get the frustration and I do get the miscommunication and the um sad feeling of people who want to see themselves be represented um and maybe aren't. Because we can't pretend that it's not represented in the media, because it just isn't. um I've learned to use and love fat because that's what I am, and it's not a bad word, and that's super okay. Yeah. I feel like thick got like thick got used instead of fat a little too much in a way where now people aren't really sure what they're saying anymore. Like, words do have meaning, unfortunately. Um, and those meanings can change over time. And like I said, like, people have different definitions of it. But it is a sensitive subject. Thick got misused so much, eventually the meaning changed, that people are coming and learning the new form. Yeah, I think that's basically, it's how language tends to work. Like language changes over time. That's just the meaning of word changes over time. And the way it gets perceived changes over time. Um, but I do think that just saying, well, people shouldn't be frustrated is a little bit too easily said as well. Because like I said, like for a while it was a descriptor and a safe place, I guess, like a way to celebrate heavier bodies, people with fat, uh, people with curves, etc. And then when it doesn't represent that anymore, I do understand that people get frustrated again. Yeah, what I was trying to say. Don't mind me, I get very distracted today. With that conversation in mind, it really reminded me that I wanted to represent myself better in my persona and such. And I will. Like, I'm trying to learn to draw it better, basically. I'm trying to look more at myself and, use that reference and take it as far as I can go. And find other reference. And I'm trying to do it more, basically. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll be the representation that I want to see. Because if I won't, other people maybe also won't, and that's okay, but I want to try. That's basically what I was trying to get at, and then I got into the um more minute of it, I guess. So that's the thing, like if it brings you no joy to draw, then don't. That's fine. I would like to see it more. So I'm going to try and be the reason why people see it more. Stars, but I couldn't make a killing, didn't ever die. Also, my ads start in about 2.5 minutes. Because I've pushed them a full 15 minutes away while I was talking, because I talked a lot today. But just a heads up that they're gonna start in about 2.5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a little break and grab more water because I'm drinking like a madman. That's what happens with how warm it is. Which is good, I should be drinking more. But, I'm trying to do this cool thing of trying to keep it fairly simple, but then also have detail. Drawing is hard, but we've been new. We've been new. Because I'm going to keep this a colored sketch, like I'm gonna color it in. That's why I'm like cleaning stuff up as I go, because I've been doing that more with Artfight where I use the sketch as my line art. And it's been really, really nice. So I want to keep doing that. But especially when something is like chibified, I'm still learning how to simplify stuff in a way that I like a little bit more. This is such an intense song, but you know, it is what it is. I do like it. Does this surprise anyone that I listen to metal? I really think it shouldn't. Alright, my ads are about to start, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I do like where this is going. This is such a good song. It really is, though. And I will see you guys in a second. Remember to stretch and hydrate while I'm taking a break. Hello, hello. I'm back, but I'm also very, very speedily feeding my Pokemon sleep buddies for lunch because I forgot, and it's like 5 before 6. Because I forgot that I started late today, so don't mind me. Halfway through my ad, I was like, oh fuck, I've forgotten to feed them. My 5 minutes. I think I found a flower in the field of weeds. It's okay. Okay, I'm feeding them now, real quick. This is, I guess, your 5 minute timer if you have the same time zone as me. To feed them lunch. And a fucking extra tasty. We love that. The Jara Snorlax timer is slow today. Work as well. Not so nice to me. I'm sorry to hear that, Jara. But to be fair, I just haven't been home. I went to see my hairdresser at like 1 p.m. and I left at like 3:30 or so. I got home around 4-ish. I don't know. I don't. What is time? Time is fake. Either way, I forgot. And I haven't been at my computer, but I did it now. Do it real quick. Now I can jump back to this. I was just saying, I am really happy with how this is turning out. Like, um, I'm really happy that I'm getting more comfortable with this sketchy style where like I said, where I just make a very rough sketch underneath, clean it up, and then clean up as I go. Um, and use that as my line art. Like, I don't think I will do it for everything, especially when I am trying to make clean stuff. Um, but for stuff like this, it's really, really nice. It's not worth dying for. Does it take your breath away? It was suffocating. Hi, Dre. I will. Also, hi, Shrimp. 21 guns laid in your arms. Give up the fight. 21 guns. Blow up your arms into the sky. You and I. Hi, Nox! Hello. I can't lie. It's very nice to see friends pop up and go, hi! Love that energy. 21 guns Lay down your arms. How's it going? How was work, Shrimp? Are you nice and comfy at home? Are you putting on your AC? And how are you, Nox? Did you do it on your own? Work was workful. I thought you said awful for a second, and I was like, no! But fair. I had a shower, about to get some groceries. Hell yeah, be responsible. We love that. We love that energy in this house. No, but get your food. I super am eating pizza today because I'm working on this on stream, and then I'm having pizza. That's just it. Let's up my opacity a little bit so this is easier to do. "21 bucks, lay down your arms, fill up the fire." Yeah, cleaned what was supposed to be the bedroom. Might do some painting when I get back. Nice. Yeah, it's less warm today, so much more doable to do. I'm not eating that for a while. That is understandable. I actually haven't had it in a little while because I was trying to eat other things as well. But I made quesadillas yesterday, and I don't feel like thinking about food today. Never wanna talk about- Pizza is a nice one for that. But I get you. Like, if you've eaten it a lot, then you're sick of it. Distance and meat and... Back from walking the boy. Hell yeah, welcome back. You got back in time for a sleep token. I kind of want to make Surinamese brown beans since it's my mom's. Oh yeah, it is your mom's birthday. Oh my fucking god. Happy birthday to your mom. I should have known. Wow. But that's fair. Hell yeah, make some Surinamese brown beans. Yeah, happy birthday to Mama Shrimp. I'll call her up in a few. Please tell her I say happy birthday. Oh, because it's almost also my brother's birthday, but we're not doing anything for it, so but I remembered that they share a birthday, so I was like, "Huh." Well, I mean, it's a little understandable that I forgot things after, this week, but I'm just like, no! They're having brown beans as well today. Nice. Yeah, the nice thing for you is just because I don't like it doesn't mean you can't eat it because I'm not there. But I am. Jara's like, smooth shrimp. Don't you want sunless in your eyes? You couldn't buy me. Every face of lonely boulevard is a dreamer just like you. You looked up to for the tarot card and you saw what you had to do. And nobody knows you know. I had to take my meds. No worries, no worries. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I'm doing all right. It's been a week. It's Wednesday and it's been a week. No, but I'm doing all right. To be honest, it's been a month for me. Understandable. I get that too. Honestly, same. But we're making it through. We're making it through. It's the end of the month. I'm AFK, walking around, getting ready to go to the store, so I reply when I can. No worries. Be safe. Also, mwah. Love you, bitch. I won't never stop loving you, bitch. Sorry, that lives rent free in my head. Oh my god. Doing as well as I can be. Yeah. Mood. Mood. We're all making it through, guys. I believe in us.
And I'm never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
That was so perfect. Like that you actually put the bitch. Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, applause. Very good. Umbra and Zale don't know that. Oh my god, still haven't found my berry. They don't? My berries. Yeah, oh my god. I fucking consumed those vines. Shame them. Don't actually shame them. I get it. Not I don't go everywhere on the internet either. I really don't know every meme, but for what it's worth, I know it. It was always such a trip for me because the person looks a lot like a friend of mine, like an old a friend of mine back in high school that I haven't seen in fucking forever. So it always made me like think of them. Steve trans people exist. Oh my god, I love vines.
Two Poppy Moon Yanyo.
Chu papi muñaño, yes. I like how you're figuring out how to write stuff for cakes so that he pronounces it correctly. It's so good, I guess. I guess the sun lit up the moon. This is what it feels like when it becomes one of the drugs. I was itching to listen to Panic yesterday. Glad we're on the same wavelength. Hell yeah. Panic is a we have a lot of Panic at the Disco, a lot of Fall Out Boy, Billy Talent, and Sleep Token in this playlist. This is my alt mood playlist, which is basically all my favorite music. There's Linkin Park in there, there's Sum 41, there's Green Day, Polyphia, Corpse. I'm just looking at this. There's My Chemical Romance, Evanescence. Luna Starlight, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Roll Cake Cafe, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I haven't heard this name Billy Talent in so long. Sleep what? Sleep Token. I fucking love Billy Talent. I've seen them twice. I've seen them live twice. They're very good live. I grew up with them. You caught my eye. You're ruby red furry. I love the color. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. Speaking of, this is Billy Talent. No, I love Billy Talent. This was my favorite band growing up in sense of like as a teenager. I listened to them a lot. And I still listen to them a lot. Because my music taste has not changed that much, to be completely honest. Some might say they're really talented. Wow. You came to the keyboard for that one, huh? You're stuck at Marlon web finds? Oh my gosh. Well, I believe in you.
I had a beautiful dream, and watermelon was the theme tilde.
Oh my god. I really put the father in fatherly shrimp. You sure do. Grandpa Shrimpleton. Those who don't know, Shrimp started playing Final Fantasy with me and made a little Lalafell character called Grandpa Shrimpleton. How dare you speak out, Tilda? Yeah, it decided that it needed it. Alright, I think I am done with the sketch, so I'm going to... Well, do I wanna... Yeah, little... So now we're gonna do the magic trick of clipping a layer to it with the line art color that I usually use. And then making it slightly less blurry in some places. Like the face, specifically. That's good, actually.
Have you
I
seen
should
my
save.
tilde?
Your tilde? What? You knew exactly how I looked at you just now. You knew exactly what face I pulled. The balloon I can't. Yeah, it's nice that I can now move places. Because I can do shit like that. Because if I do it while here, I just, that doesn't work. But so no bitches. I need you to know that that toggle on my stream deck is actually called no bitches. I was the arm treating you. It's actually really nice. It's been really comfortable to draw on, to be very honest. Where am I typing here? Itchy. Thank you. Yeah, stream decks are great and really good for VTubing specifically. I didn't do the glasses, so I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna go into this. I'm just gonna edit this to move it slightly up. It's fine. This is why we have digital tools. I love glasses. They're always so hard to draw. We're too late. Fill up the trophy case again. I'm switching over. Walk and shrimp activate. No worries. Like I said, be safe. A reason for me to make a VTuber just so that I can do that. Hell yeah. I'd love to see that, Nox. I tried so hard to reach to enough people to maybe get the Mountain Dew codes to get the Stream Deck. Very much fell short. We don't have Mountain Dew here, so I don't know what you mean, but fair. I can imagine without one for now being a PNG tuber, but I'm still starting to run out of free keyboard buttons. I can I can read, Jesus. That I can assign toggles to and such. I've been looking into macro keypad thing. Yeah, macro keypad is definitely a good alternative because technically it's the same. It's just programmable buttons, right? The only upside to a Stream Deck is that it has a little screen in the button so you can read what it says, and that for me it has pages that I can switch to. Brands here have a giveaway contest. Oh, okay, I see. Like, I know what Mountain Dew is, but I'm just like, I haven't heard of that giveaway or anything. Um, but yeah, no, that's fair. Um, it's always a bit of a struggle. I bought this one myself. Like, I saved up for it, but it's definitely not cheap, so I get you. Kids on time. Let's see if I can just do this, actually. I'm gonna clean up. I don't want to hurt my hand or anything. Do it all again. Think you're my best friend. Don't you know? Yeah, I'm grateful to have one. I never think that brand stuff is necessary. Like, I have friends who just have macro keys instead and do just fine by that. So that is actually a very smart alternative to look into. I was just talking about, don't get me wrong, I like the stuff from Elgato. I have multiple things from Elgato, but they're definitely not inexpensive. So we were talking about, capture cards, and to capture Switch like stuff, you don't need a very big fancy capture card. And stuff like that is good to know, I think, because people, a lot of people who are getting into this or who are expanding on the stuff that they stream or whatever are, you know, when they see suggestions of what they might get, it's very often it's like, oh yeah, this very, very expensive thing. That's not an option for everyone. Especially when you try stuff out. Like if you just want to try it out. It's all around people. It's always good to look at alternatives and just um, see what's out there. I do like some of the songs of newer Billy Talent albums, but I am usually not. I used to listen like an album start to finish. Usually I'm not that deep into it anymore. But I do like this song. People. You know, and that's no dig. Billy Talent is still really cool in my book. Um, sometimes you don't like newer directions or newer sounds. That's okay too. Means it's just not for me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the band sucks now. And I'm like, no, they super don't though. I'm just nostalgic for their old stuff as well. Hanging out with all the wrong people. Singing with all the wrong people. There we go. Good base. Now I can add colors. Sometimes I lose where my hand is on the keyboard and then I have to look. I can't speak it so phonetically before. Because I use my keyboard for my keybinds for my brushes and such. And sometimes you're like pressing and you're not getting the right thing and I'm like, where are you? Where is my hand actually? I need to look. I've seen people use their Stream Deck for art programs and I'm like, damn, that's smart. Also, I am very small-brained. I don't know how I would go about setting that up. It's not hard, because it's just like set up the buttons, but because I use it for streaming, I feel like I'd need a whole separate one to do that. And that's so much money. Um, Yeah, because there's so much you can map to the buttons. I'm also small brain, but I think I could figure things out eventually. That's fair. I haven't said this yet, but this piece is cute. Thank you. Thank you, Smooth. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It just came out, like, out of my hand onto the paper. Really easy. I love when that happens. If I can figure out collapsible macro programs in Final Fantasy XIV, I could figure out an extensive thing in Stream Deck. Oh yeah, no, same. It's just, do I want to do it? No. But I'm lazy. It's not even that I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing it. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. I love this song because it starts on one side of the headphones and then the other side joins in. I love when bands do that. The rain fall down, let it fall to the ground, let the rain fall down to the ground. Birds don't sing, they don't make a sound, 6 feet on the ground. There's around that I never sang in the church. Tell me why this person sent me back my form for correction again. I've had to type an email to them saying I'm trans. Really? Really? Do I need to fight them, Smooth? Sir. Sir, please. I need you to understand this. Yeah, because you said we saw that you marked male, but you said you weren't born male after insert date for selective service. Are you sure that's correct? Yes. I transed my gender, Steve. Oh my god. I love when I get to fill in a form for anything and it's just like, what? What's your gender? And then it's other, right? And I'm just like, do I feel like having a discussion with this person or not? Like, will it cause an issue or not? Like, if I'm ordering from, like, I pre-ordered some Pokemon cards, as a little reward. I think they felt bad now because they didn't know. Oh, this is what they get for trying to argue, though. It's like, yes, I'm sure, please. Um, but like when I pre-ordered Pokemon cards, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm just gonna put in other as my gender because I'm non-binary and I don't. But like for medical things, I'm just like, is it worth the battle? But like with trans, I'm just like, we know this, right? Like, but no, we don't know this. How could that be, Smooth? How could that possibly be? This would be the thing I needed right away. They were like, oh fuck. Shit. I goofed. 'cause the dead can testify. After life haunts you till you die. That's become one of my favorite. It was at this moment. Yes. No, it's been shit's changed and gender is fake. Yeah. Yeah. It's my favorite thing when someone is trying to this is mean, but it's funny. So, let me have it. When someone is trying to dismiss me for being a girl, and I'm like, "Well, good thing I'm non-binary then." And they just go, I wasn't trying to be homophobic." I'm like, "Okay. No, you were just trying to be an asshole." It's 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 funny to me. Even when it's uh when someone is trying to say a joke, and they're like, "Well, because it's often shit like, oh well, women belong in the kitchen," and I'm just like, "Good thing I'm not a woman then." Get fucked, Carl. Also, hello, welcome in. But people forget because I present and I'm very comfortable, very femme. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem in being she-heard, but you know. You bet your ass I will do that shit because it's funny. Guess I'm a woman now. Yes, shrimp. You are now, apparently. According to that logic. Women belong in insert thing. How would you know? You've never been with a woman? Yeah. See, that's the other option. I just love making them look more like an asshole in the sense of like, they're trying to discriminate me. Because technically they are trying to. I'm just deciding to make it a haha. The females. Ah, yes, my favorite. Bring with you in gold, 'cause you'll be home tomorrow. It's running to catch me like a cold. And you know I've got the guns. When you shoot, I think I'll talk. I love the ocean in the bedroom. Hey, hey, we are a hurricane. Drop our anchors in a storm. Oh, I confess, in a room where you looked, so didn't come and speak to me. Shoot me through my eyes, and let the revolution between and I set all the sleepers free. Peace. There we go. Okay. Hey, hey, we are the king, drop our anchors in a storm. Um, I just got a lot more lactose-free yogurt. Aha has a deal. Oh yeah, I saw. I meant to tell you and then I forgot. But they do. Which one which one did you get? I already had strawberry at home. So I bought strawberry, blueberry, and vanilla. Nice. Yeah, I haven't eaten yogurt in a while, but it's been one of the things that I've been like thinking about trying to get into my diet more again. Especially because lactose-free yogurt is pretty nice. I really missed yogurt. Happy Alpro is getting cheaper. Should have bought Krusli. Oh yeah, Krusli with yogurt. Chef's kiss right there. That's usually what I do, is Krusli with yogurt. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna keep it kind of to the base colors of this. Because I don't know that I can figure out everything when it's kind of sketchy. And then clip. It's the other way around, huh? It sure is. Think underneath all this. Like that? Looks correct-ish. I'm probably going to go back in a second, hell yeah. Thank you! Okay, my ads are gonna start in a little bit. I think I'm just gonna run ads right now, just so that I can take a quick break. Because I'm almost done. I'll add some quick shading to it, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Well, I'm gonna finish the coloring and then add like a couple of quick shading things. Um, but yeah, I'll run ads now because I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm back. I was vibing out to the song, and then I was like, "Oh wait, I'm streaming. I can't just sit here." Carry on, oh, carry on. I mean, I can. It's just not ideal. Thank you. You got the crunchy goods. Hell yeah. Right, the inside of the ear. Hello, welcome on in. Let's see. I don't know if I have an exact brush for this, but let's check it out. Where is my... It's different, but it'll work. Everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die. Model's amazing, thank you. Let me do the thing. I went right back and then into focus mode, but I drew my model myself. And Vaughn is my dear rigger and a dear friend. So I always try to, if people are like, oh, I like your model, I always try to take a little moment to put that information out there. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Well, besides, like I said, some shading. I think we should be good. Thank you. Um, I'm pleased with how it's turning out. This is a really nice way of working. I'm gonna keep it super simple. It's just to give a little bit more definition to the drawing. And you can kind of cheat with shading when it comes to these things, is you can add it where line art is, just to make that line a little bit more defined. When I'm doing sketchy lines. Try not to think too much about it. Did you see Deadpool 3? I did not yet. I do want to, but I haven't seen it yet, no. Okay, let's blur some of these lines a little bit. No, I'm hoping I get the chance. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, to be entirely honest. So I'm not too fussed to go see it in the theaters per se. But I did like the first and second one, so. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn. We're a little bit more to the middle of the canvas. And some highlights. A hiccup. I'm gonna try a little bit something new. I've seen different shine styles of like doing stuff in the eyes. I'm gonna test out something. I'm at the center of the universe, but you keep spinning around me just the same. Driving myself crazy, thinking everything's about me. Holding on. Here's the evanescence I was speaking about. Me alone, this wounds won't seem to heal. Does everyone feel like they're in middle school or high school yet? With my music taste? When I say my taste hasn't changed, I mean my taste hasn't changed. Okay, all I want to do is add a little bit of color to the line art. This is the music I often listen to too. My boyfriend can't with it. Well, that's too bad for him. I'm glad that like I have no shame about it, man. I am like I liked this when I was young. I like it still. It's nice. Someone seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. Um, okay. Reconnection successful. Hello? Am I back? I don't know what happened there. I think my internet's having um issues. I've been having really weird disconnection issues. I need to change out my internet cable, see if that helps. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Sorry about that. And bugs. Yeah, I don't like it's been weird. And at first like so I've had it a lot when I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 and I thought mostly it was Final Fantasy 14 at this point. Um but it's now starting to happen when I'm doing other things too. So I'm like, ah dang. Yes, please make sure to refresh. It can be a little bit mean. I don't know why it does it though. I need to like I said, I need to swap out my internet cable, see if that does anything. Because I have a better one literally ready. I hate swapping out cables because my cables are managed-ish. They're all in one place. That's for sure. I might also just try to restart my router when I'm not live and see if that helps. Um, Audio keeps cutting. Does anyone else have that issue? I can't really, like, my bitrate is still a little weird, but I can't really tell. Let me just unmute myself. A little weird, but I can't really tell. Oh, no, my audio seems fine. Okay. Yeah, might need to refresh it. Meow meow. I added a blush. What was I else gonna do? Right, the small details. Blur it, lower the opacity. What even happened? I don't know. It just disconnected out of the blue. I think that my internet might be having some issues. But it's been really vague, so I'm gonna, when I'm not live, I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm going to, swap my internet cable because I have a better one that I'm not using for some reason. And then I'm gonna restart my router. See if that helps, because that's just been my internet lately. Always the battle of, is it Twitch? Is it my computer? Is it my router? Is it just my internet? Like, but I'll figure it out. I think for now, I am done. Mom dressed up but naked. Twitch, OBS, computer. What's a stream without scuff? Exactly. It give me so many things is the annoying thing. I never know. If something acts up, I know 90% of the time it's the Wi-Fi because Ziggo sucks. Honestly, my internet on Ziggo was better in that sense. It was more consistent. Odido hasn't been my favorite. These are Dutch telephone companies. Because their network has been rather overloaded, but I am getting a much better deal with Odido than I did with Ziggo. But I am done. I'm just gonna add, I guess, a little bit of a background and a whatchamacallit, like my signature. But I am all done. Back, taking back the crown, all dressed up but naked. Thank you. Really? Right now. There we are. I did not set this one up for the corners. I forgot. I forget that I'm baby sometimes. It's fine. I'll set it up later. Little paw. Oh, there it is. When are you planning to do Mario Kart again? Honestly, I don't really know. Because for July, I wanted to take a break from it. Because it is a lot to plan, to be honest. And, because obviously I want to make sure that at least one of my friends can join me. And, I felt like we were playing it a lot because I wasn't streaming as much. So I kind of just wanted to focus on other stuff for a little bit, but I don't know, maybe next month. But I don't want to make any promises that I'm not going to keep. So maybe August? But we were playing it so much that I felt like maybe people were getting a little bit tired of it. Um, so I was like, fine, I'll take a little break. I don't think it hurts to take a break. Yesterday, and how I let it fade away. I don't think I like this. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Tired of the cart? Never. Fair, fair. You know, there's more than just you and me in the stream. Okay, I saved. Let me save it as a PNG real quick. I mean, the rest I can do off screen as well. But yeah, I'm gonna look for someone to raid, I think. I'm going to manually turn myself back. Okay. First, we're gonna pop on over to another screen. Drawing, furry. There we go. I am just ending. I'm so sorry, Sylphon. I am. I just wrapped up. Hold on. Just so you can see. I just made art. This is what I made. Hi, sorry. Yes, I am wrapping up. Thank you. There we are. Hello. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and thank you for listening to me. Let me, as we end it, switch to lo-fi. And thank you for listening to me talk a little bit about life stuff as well. I always appreciate it that I have a space where I can express the things that are going on in my life that also in the end affect how much I stream and such. Thank you for that, Pats. But yeah, no, I'm glad that I have this space. Let's see who is live. I think I already know where we're going. Yes, I know where we're going. We're going to say hi to Roxo, because he's rigging, working, doing that hard work. Always looking forward to a nice team. Thank you. I'm glad. And it's good vibes. And then I can chill out while I figure out food, eats dinner. Following, I do like this new raid window, but I'm not completely used to it yet. So we are going to start the raid. I'm going to say the things that I always say. Please. Oh my God. There we go. I need to fix that toggle. But it's okay. Please remember to refresh the stream if you're going into the raid with us, so it counts towards his views, and you can copy and paste one of these raid messages depending on your sub status to share some love, share some hype. If you're gonna be chatting, please be kind, be nice, don't say anything that you don't want people to say to you. And I am crossing my fingers and hoping that I'm gonna stream on Friday. I think I will. I don't have anything this week, but you know, sometimes I get sick, like last week. So, I'm hoping to see you guys again on Friday. Until then, I hope everyone has a very nice rest of their week. Please take care of yourselves, of each other, love yourselves, make sure that you're eating plenty of food,